Let's go ahead and go into our Procreate app. Open up your stack and go to your dog picture. Today, this is what we will be working on. We're going to be adding details, designs on top of our drawing. So if we go to layers and we open that up, you can see that I am on my color dropped picture of my dog, and I have a layer sitting on top, and that is where I'm putting all of the additions or designs added to it. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to turn that off, and we're going to start fresh and new. So go ahead and tap on your layer that is color filled, and then tap the plus sign to add another layer. And we're going to start off with the sun first. So I'm going to go to the sun, and I'm going to hold my finger down on the color that I want to choose, and then go up to the color orb, and I'm going to lighten that color. So I'm going to go really, really light. I'm going to check my brush and make sure that I'm in calligraphy monoline. And over here is where I'm going to be sizing my brush throughout this tutorial. So I'm going to go down to 1%, and then I'm going to go back over to the sun, and I'm going to add some lines. I'm going to color pick the middle of the sun, and I'm going to make that a little darker here. I'm also going to create dots, and the way you do that is you increase your brush size to the size you want the dot to be, and then you just tap on the screen with your stylus. Put the dots where you want them to go. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the grass. So I'm going to color pick the grass, come up, and I'm going to go to a more yellowish green color. Make sure that my brush is down to 1%, and I'm going to come in and work on adding those lines to each one of the little blades of grass here. And then I'm going to go in and add just some little yellow-green blades of grass individually here, just to give it some more of an interesting look. Okay. Next, I'm going to concentrate on the cloud. So for the cloud, I want it to be a blue color. I want when I say blue color, I mean I want the design on the cloud to be a blue color. And you can do this any way you'd like on yours. Making sure we are not touching the black lines. That is our outline. We don't want to go over that. All right, now I'm going to go down to the flower. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to go with a more purple blue in between there. My brush is where I need it to be. I'm going to come in, just add some simple designs. I'm going to increase the size a little bit of my brush and add some dots. I'm going to decrease the size of my brush, and I'm going to come to like a red color, and I'm going to add some little dashes. Remember, these designs can be anything that you come up with. Now I'm going to change my brush to white, and I'm going to increase the size of my brush, and I'm going to add some white dots. just to make it look interesting. Now I'm going to move over to my next flower, and I'm going to color pick the pink, and I'm going to choose a really lighter pink. I'm going to lower the size of my brush. And remember, if you don't like how something looks, you just do a 2-finger tap onto the screen, and that will undo the last thing that you did. And you know, I think I'm going to choose a nice blue color and add some dots inside. I think this is like a periwinkle blue. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do is put some spots on my dog. And so I want the spots to be the color of my dog's ears. So I'm going to color pick my dog's ears by holding my finger down on the color. And notice it changed the color way up at the top right hand corner of the little orb there. I've got my size of my brush at a 1%. And then I'm going to come in and carefully put in some spots on my dog, trying not to go over the black lines. This looks great. So now I need to save it. So it's ready to be turned in. So I'm going to go up to the wrench at the top left corner here, tap there, tap share, and choose JPEG. That's the JPEG. I'm going to go to my Google Drive, and I'm going to save it in my Google Drive folder, and then go to the assignment and turn it in.